What is Intel Evo, apart from being one of the most predictable branding names ever to exist? Well, Intel Evo is a bit hard to explain. It's not a specific CPU, but rather a collection of stuff, basically. I think that's the best way to describe it. A collection of stuff. I think that's very poetic. Basically, if you remember the ancient times of the early 2000s, you may remember a special Intel branding thing called Intel Centrino. And it's basically a special branding name that mobile devices could use if they had an Intel CPU, an Intel chipset, and an Intel Wi-Fi chip. So basically Intel Centrino was like this gold star being awarded for a product for being Intel enough. And Intel Evo is pretty much the same thing. It's just a checklist of things that if you tick them off on your mobile device, then you get the Intel Gold Star. But there's actually quite a few things that a laptop or any other mobile device has to do to be considered Intel Evo. For example, it needs to have at least an 11th gen CPU, has to have at least Wi-Fi 6, has to wake up in less than a second, and that's just a few things. The list does go on and on and on. And if a device matches all these requirements, good for them. They get to put 3 extra letters on a little sticker that goes on the device. The manufacturer needs to feel really lucky, you know. So what's the point of all of this? Well, it's supposed to be like this quality standard mark from Intel, and it actually makes a lot of sense. I can very easily tell you, what kind of quality the product you're looking at is if it has Intel Evo branding. But honestly, I think it's a really cool move, and I'm hoping that there's gonna be more of these ways to standardize special feature sets and have these special ways to reward products that do a lot of good things. So let me know what you think of this, and also while you're here, maybe check out my Patreon, because $1 a month goes a long way in helping my channel and allows me to make way better videos and also videos on way more interesting topics. I'd also love for my Patreons, Gavin Burns, Ryan, LKB, Naomi Sushi, Tiffany Jacobs, and Wolfie. Thank you all so much. So that's going to be down in the video description below, along with our Amazon Associates links and also our Discord. And that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever next. Goodbye everyone, goodbye.